Welcome back to my lovely office space here at Cafe Amazon. No, it's not sponsored, but if they do see this, slide into the emails. Let's make something happen. So you're coming to Thailand. Maybe you want to find a forever partner. Maybe you want to find a girlfriend. Maybe you just want to have some fun. What is the reality of dating or hanging out with Thai women? Is it any different than Western women? Are there things you need to know? Are there things you need to be careful about? Well, let's talk about it. We are a little stranded in Cafe Amazon today. A couple weeks ago, I went ahead and made a few videos talking about how rainy season hadn't really started yet, and now it's actually raining every day. My video yesterday, I tried to make it happen with my umbrella, but my camera did get a little bit wet. Nothing happened, fortunately, but I don't really want to risk it again. So today, we're doing more of the good old talking head office style. But straight into the nitty gritty, most things when it comes to dating Thai girls, now granted, I'm no expert, I've already made mistakes, but that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make mistakes so you don't have to. Now, most things that you learned about dating in your home country are gonna reign true here as well, but there are a few things that are a little bit different today. I'm gonna go over just a few of those so you might know what to expect when you get here, maybe help keep your head above water, and hopefully don't get into any situations that you regret. Of course, the first major difference that you might run into if you are coming from the West and planning on dating a Thai girl is obviously the language barrier. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried to solve a disagreement with somebody that doesn't speak the same language as you. Translations are getting messed up, tones are read differently, so this can be something that's really difficult. I've seen it firsthand. Luckily, I really haven't had to deal with it too much, but I do have friends that have had to deal with it, and it can be very frustrating at times for both parties. So that's definitely something to think about. Solving confrontation when both people are not speaking the same language can be very difficult, obviously, but I feel like this is one thing that I definitely didn't really think about, and some people tend to look over. Now, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of Thai girls that speak very good English, but not all of them, of course. It is not a very common language here for the most part, and if you speak anything other than English as your native tongue, if you speak, French, German, anything like that, I think it could be even harder. So that's definitely something to think about when it comes to confrontations or disagreements. If you're getting yelled at for something and you're trying to explain that it's not what it is, or you're trying to apologize, whatever it may be, that can be a lot more difficult if that person doesn't speak English. So that's definitely something to consider. Now, another thing that you can expect to be a little bit different is the whole family aspect. This is really if you're gonna get married, not so much if you're dating, but we also say in America that if you marry someone, you're not just marrying her, you're also marrying her family, but that really reigns true in Thailand. Now, it is not out of the ordinary for a girl's family to expect some type of support or some type of gifts and things like that, especially if you're planning on getting married. So if that's not something that you're financially ready for, or if it's something that you're just not okay with in general, that might be something to think about. Now, the family aspect here is a little bit different than it is in America. Families tend to stay much tighter here throughout people's entire lives. I know in America, once we kind of fly the coop and we turn 18 and kind of go on our way, there's a big kind of separation there, at least for most people. In Thailand, that's not really a thing. It's not strange for girls to make money and send it back home and be more inclined to help take care of their parents. So if you end up marrying a girl, this is something to definitely consider, because it might not be just taking care of her. You might have a few more people that you're not expected to take care of, but you kind of are. I just want to take a quick break and thank all the new viewers the channel has gotten over the past couple months. I want to welcome you guys to Tempus TV. I hope I can continue to provide some answers for you, hopefully make your journey to Thailand or wherever you may be going a little bit more comfortable. And to all the new subscribers, I really appreciate it. We are coming up so close to our next milestone, which is 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't yet and you'd like to see more and learn more about Thailand, make sure you go down, click subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. If you click like on the videos, it helps us get in front of more people's eyes, maybe answer some more questions for others, and it helps me financially to be able to continue to make these videos to hopefully continue to provide a service for you. Now, probably the main question I get asked about dating in Thailand is, should I date a girl that works in a bar? Now, of course, this is kind of nuanced. And of course, just like it is in America, I think where you meet people has a big dictation over whether or not those might be people you might want to date or not. Now, if you are going to the club every weekend, even in America, and you see the same girl there all the time, and she's there every weekend and partying with her girlfriends or whatever, if that's something that you're not okay with your girlfriend doing, the reality of you guys dating is probably not gonna work out, right? It's just like if you meet somebody that they're getting in a fight on the street and you have to break that up, but you don't wanna be with somebody who's kind of a hothead and has an attitude or whatever, that's probably not gonna work out, right? Now, of course, this isn't a blanket statement. Just like anywhere else in the world, there's all types of different people in Thailand. There's all different types of girls. Some of these girls might work in bars, some of them might not. Now, the thing with a lot of the girls that work in bars here, you have to understand that a lot of them come from really rural areas. They might not have grown up with very much money. Their family might be on the lower end of incomes. So a lot of them are just coming to work in bars to support their families. Maybe they've got a kid they need to take care of. So that's definitely something to consider. I think no matter who you meet, where you meet them, you just need to gauge them honestly and just don't overlook things that you think might not be traits that you want to date, right? No matter whether you meet her at a bar, a mall, the coffee shop, wherever, I think you just need to gauge realistically and not shut anyone out just because of where they work. And another one that I get asked probably the most frequently is, do Thai girls just want money? Like, do all Thai girls just want things from you? Do they want you to just buy them stuff and take them out and, you know, whatever, and they just want you to send them money and take care of them? So how I feel about that is, at least with myself, I think a lot of guys, if they're considering dating Thai women or Asian women in general, it's generally because Asian women in general have a much more traditional outlook on relationships. And I think a lot of Western guys are interested in that because that kind of is changing in the West. Now, you have to be honest with yourself. If you want the traditional relationship in the sense that you want a girl that helps you take care of your house and helps you take care of your kids and helps take care of you while you're working, the trade-off for that has always been that you take care of her. So if you want her to be at the house and you want her taking care of the kids and cleaning and helping out and doing all that stuff, then obviously she's not gonna have time to work, right? So you can't have both worlds. So if you want a girl that's traditional in that aspect, you're gonna have to be traditional on your side of the relationship as well, right? So if that's something that you want, obviously you're gonna need to be able to provide for her and take care of her. Alright, we got a bit of a break in the rain. I think we're in the eye of the storm, so we gotta make a sprint back to the condo. Another big one though that I have seen a few of my friends run into is, in general, of course, we're talking blanket statements right now. This isn't true for everybody, but for the most part, Thai girls can be a lot more outspoken than some other women in the world. If you do something that they don't like, they are not afraid to call you out on it. They are not afraid to yell at you. They are not afraid to let you know that they are not happy with you. So if you tend to like to be with women that might be a little bit more passive and might be a little more, oh babe, well, why you do that? That something might be a little harder to come by in Thailand, so just be ready for that. Me personally, I like that because I like to stick up for myself, so I like to be with somebody who does the same, even though that does cause some heads butting sometimes. That's something that you should definitely be aware of. If you are gonna run around and kind of be a dirtbag, somebody's gonna let you know about it, and Thai girls always have friends, and those friends won't be happy with you either, so that's definitely something to think about. So in general, I don't feel like dating in Thailand is really that much different than dating in your home country. Just be honest with yourself about what you want. Be honest with yourself about the traits that you see coming forth in the people that you're considering dating or even spending time with, and I think you'll be all right. Minus the language barrier and the family aspect if you're considering marriage or you want to have a baby. That is a little bit different, but if you're thinking just normal dating, day-to-day stuff, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. If you do have any more questions about dating life in Thailand, feel free to drop them down in the comments. I do my best to get to everything, but sometimes they slip through the cracks. But we do have a very good community of people and others that have lived in Thailand down there, so they will probably be able to help you out. Once again, thank you to all the new viewers for the past month, and like we said, we are trying real hard to get to that 10K milestone, so if you haven't yet, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, and that way every time we upload, YouTube knows that's something that you want to see. And like we always say, I hope you guys have a great day. Catch you in the next one.